Dude, I love Chick-fil-A so much, but I have to puke, and I know I'll feel better, but I don't want to puke that Chick-fil-A up. I bought it for it to get in my belly, you know what I'm saying? And to stay there. It's just like, how is this happening to me, dude? Like, what did I do to deserve this?
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's AmieLynn if you are new here. Today we're doing a Q&A with Christopher, my boyfriend. Anyways, I asked you guys to ask us questions on Instagram, and I also think YouTube. So let's just get started, okay? How long have y'all known each other?
It'll be 1 year, October 1st.
I didn't meet you October 1st. It was like a week before Halloween. Maybe 2 weeks before Halloween.
It'll be 1 year, October 17th.
He's just making up a date.
No, my first day of work was the 17th. And on my second day of work, I went to the pharmacy. Okay. It'll be 1 year, October 18th.
So we first met each other 1 year ago in October. Yeah.
I walked into the pharmacy, and there you were. You had your ABU coat off, so I could see how thick you were, how thick you are. And I was like, that's my wife.
Ew! No, I'm just kidding.
I gashed my head. I tried to play it cool, and then I gashed my head. Someone had a drawer open up, and I stood up too quick, and I gashed my head, and you didn't see it, and I was bleeding.
Because I wasn't watching you. I was working.
I was bleeding, and then I had to leave. I just left. I was like, fuck it.
Were you really?
That story is true.
That story is true. Okay, do you guys live together? Love your channel. Yes.
We do.
We do. If you can, this is my closet right now until November because his apartment is really small.
Our apartment.
Okay, our
really
apartment is really small, but I don't have a closet because all his stuff, well, half of my stuff's in there too. But it wouldn't all fit, so we had to buy a rack. So yeah, we live together.
Yeah. It's sick.
The closet?
The living together. I love it.
How did each of you know you wanted to be in a relationship with the other person? Like he said, he walked in the pharmacy and I seen him and I was like, oh, he cute. He's cute. But I try to like play it off because at the time I was talking to someone, which I'm very glad that ended. Yes. And then for Halloween, this kid came dressed in as Chris Brown. And I was like, what are you supposed to be? And he's like, I'm Chris Brown, duh.
What are you? I'm a mouse, duh.
And I was like, oh, this kid's hip. He's cute and he's hip. He's cute, he's sweet. He's so nice to me. So,
Thank you.
he makes me happy. Does that make me happy, boobs?
So,
Okay, your turn.
alright, my turn. There are two scenarios where I was like, yeah, I want this girl to be my girlfriend. And well, I knew I wanted to be in a relationship with you, with her, and we were texting and she kept trying to get me to hang out and I was really nervous, so I kept making up excuses. And one day I told her, because my dad was in town and that's what I used for an excuse. I was like, we can't hang out for real because my dad's in town, I can't just dip out on him. And you told me to bring him. You're like, we don't bite, tell him he can come, we don't bite. I was like, okay, she's either really cool, or she really wants to hang out with me, or both. And I was just like, damn, like most girls wouldn't do that. Like, most girls would be like, oh, I bet. But you were like, bring your dad, I don't give a fuck. And then the second scenario, I tried to say no this night as well, but I agreed to ride with her to go to a bar to have drinks on like a Wednesday night after a football game.
Oh yeah.
And we were talking in the car, just small talk, and then I think I asked her what her birthday was, and she was like December 11th. I was like, oh, word, mine's December 16th, 1993, and then you fucking like, you were like, you were shook, and I don't know, I just thought that was cool.
We're 5 days apart.
Yeah, we're 5 days apart.
Like our parents were pregnant.
Sag on Sag.
At the same time.
Yeah.
They probably got.
Yeah. They probably did the thing.
Pregnant.
On the same night, yeah. A new song probably came out too.
No, for real.
Yeah, probably. And they had to consummate to that song. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, most people wouldn't trip about a birthday, but that's something that I would trip about. And she did as well. So I was like, yeah, she cool. You cool. You're cool, Bubba. I mean, you're much cooler now, but at that point, I was like, yeah, she's cool.
Is he in the Air Force too?
Yup.
Yes, he is. That's where we met. Favorite thing about each other, physical feature and non-physical.
Hair.
This is a two-part question. There's another part.
Hair.
He likes my hair. Non-physical.
Non-physical?
What's your favorite thing about me? Non-physical.
I like the fact that your forehead and the bridge of your nose makes a perfect S.
That's physical.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
It goes whoop. Looks like a water slide. Whoop.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I like that we laugh at the same things, because that's what it all boils down to in a relationship. I think is just, for me at least, is having fun and laughing and laughing and laughing. Because to quote the great Julia Roberts, when, I guess I'm quoting George Clooney, but in Ocean's 11, when George and Julia meet awkwardly for dinner, and she's seeing someone else at this point, right, because they're divorced, he asks Julia, does he make you laugh? Because that's what their relationship was bonded on. And she goes, very sternly, he doesn't make me cry. Right, but in the end, they were meant to be with one another, so they end up back together. She leaves that guy. I mean, he just got robbed, so yeah. In the end, laughter triumphed over not making someone cry. So yeah, that's what we should.
I don't remember that movie.
I do.
Is this weird?
No.
Your butt and your eyes. I like his eyes. Y'all can't see it, but he has like one half. I think it's hazel. He keeps saying it's brown. Hazel eye, and then the other half is blue, and then the other eye is all blue. And then he has a really nice butt, but you guys can't see it. He's just very, I don't know. He grew up doing sports, so he has like a muscle butt. And it's cute. Anyway, non-physical, kind of what he said, but he's always laughing and smiling, even, not even. I was gonna say except when you're being mean to me. He's not that mean. He just gets annoyed by my questions, I guess. I don't know. He's mean. He's not mean. But yeah, everyone like at work be like, how is Chris always so happy? Why is he always smiling? And I'm just, I have no idea. He wakes up like that, singing like, it's time to go, it's 6:15. What do you even say? Like, it's so annoying. It's cute, but like in the morning when I'm like half asleep and I'm like, shut the hell up.
I say, Bubba, it's 6:05.
It's 6:05, but you say it like that. Bubba, it's 6:05. Just shut the fuck. That was but yeah, he's always happy and smiling. Like that. That's, yeah, that's in the morning. It's fucking annoying. It's really annoying, but it's cute. He's always happy. What was it like meeting each other's family for the first time?
Perfect. Perfect.
I'd say the same.
No ifs, ands, or buts. It was just perfect.
Yeah.
I love her parents. She loves mine. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love my parents, so I gotta fix enough love for the both of us. Yeah.
His mom is so sweet, and his dad is freaking hilarious. Even though he doesn't think his dad's funny.
My dad is only funny when he's not trying to be funny. When he's,
I don't know. I think he's hilarious either way.
He's pretty funny.
He's funny. Like, he's funny. He's funnier than you. Your experience being in an interracial relationship. Or she said an interracial couple. She has a lot of questions. Your experience being in... Why can't I say that? Your experience being an interracial couple.
It's lit.
I don't have any... I don't know. To me, it's just...
I feel like
same shit.
our personalities and things that we're into and the backgrounds for both of us, they meet so perfectly in the middle that it's like there's no gaps. Like for some interracial couples, for some interracial couples, I feel like there might be some like, oh, she's into these type of movies, I don't like those type of movies, or she likes this type of music, I don't like that
Basically
type of music.
what you grew up on. Like I
Exactly.
in school, I never had, my parents never brought up race and stuff like that. Like I have a sister that's Mexican, my nephews are, one's Mexican, one's mixed, black and white, and it's just like, my family isn't like that. They don't talk about race and color and stuff because everyone is human. So to us, to me anyways, it doesn't really matter at all. Like I could bring anyone home and my parents just look at their personality and how they treat me, not the color of their skin. So
growing up, I'm an only child, and my cousins don't even speak the same language as me. So it's like I never took relating to people for granted. Like I always wanted to reach out and find a common ground with everybody. So yeah, we're good.
what is the most challenging aspect of military dating? I haven't had any because we haven't been like, I feel like she's like asking like for people that like been deployed or separated.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened for us yet, so I don't really feel like I can speak on that.
Everybody's situation is different.
Yeah.
And we are both at a base and at an assignment where we're not deploying. Honestly, the only tough part about it is we gotta get school done too. Like with all the work stuff,
Right.
we're working full time, 40 hours a week, and then, you know, school.
Going to school and then
It's not the military, it's the military and the other stuff that we
it's
have to
just
do.
basically having a job and doing other stuff. Like working, school, and then finding time for each other.
But it's your typical.
And not playing Pikachu.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it's whatever. It's fine. Does both of you being in the Air Force make things simpler or more difficult for the relationship? That's basically like the...
Simpler.
It does, I think so too, because like we wake up at the same time, we drive to work together, we go to lunch together, we drive home together, we go to the gym.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I'm not tired of him.
I feel it's crazy too, because I think most couples, like, they rely on that like time to get away from their partner, where
Ours is opposite.
us, like, our relationship is so like deep because we spend a lot of time, and it gets difficult sometimes, but I'd rather have that connection with somebody than like, okay honey, I'll see you later, oh, how was your day?
Yeah.
That type of shit. Like, man, I saw you 2 hours ago, I don't give a fuck about your day. You see this shit on Instagram?
That's
Like,
how he...
Yeah.
It's more like friendship and then
Yeah. It's a real friendship.
Yeah. How is it being a biracial couple? We've already answered that
lit.
one. Yeah.
It's lit.
It's cool.
It's fucking sick.
Who's the breadwinner?
Her.
No, I'm not. We're the same rank, and he got a re-enlistment bonus. So technically, you make more money than I do.
But
I've been in longer, and you do get paid a little extra per year you're in, but it's not that.
But your ceiling is higher than my ceiling. 'Cause you got
Drastic.
YouTube and all that other stuff. Like, I'm gonna be a stay-at-home dad, like in the near future. Yeah. So that's what I'm banking on.
Okay, for one, YouTube does not even pay that much.
Right. No, but yours will.
It barely buys groceries.
Yeah. Next question.
Okay. Wait, are y'all going to have a baby one day?
Yes.
Yes, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
We need our marriage first, but yes. We're gonna have a baby one day.
I have a princess here. And she deserves a ring before she gets a big belly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's the way
we've
it should
talked
be.
about all that stuff already. So.
First comes life, then comes
Love.
wait. First comes wife, then comes no. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes.
It took you that long to get that.
Then comes a Bubba in a Bubba carriage.
A Bubba and a Bubba carriage. She asked 2 questions. How do you keep balance between your relationship and your military career? And then, is he in the Air Force too? If so, how do you guys manage being sent to different duty stations? So, like we said earlier, we haven't been. We got stuck at a base where nobody leaves, literally.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we don't know how that would be, that experience. We probably never will, because I'm most likely getting out.
Yeah.
And he probably won't go anywhere for 3 years, and his contract up is
I got one thing to say though, to shed some light on that situation. Back when I was a civilian, I just worked in a restaurant, right? I was making good money, but it's like the leave scenario that we have in the military is dope. So I mean, like, if back then I couldn't just take days off like that. Like, I had to bust my ass for like a week off, and that'd be a big deal for me to get a week off, dude. And it's like, nowadays, bro, like, I can walk in my supervisor's office and say, hey, we're trying to go to San Diego this weekend, can I have Monday off? And it's just like, yeah, go ahead. Now, I mean, you don't want to use up all your leave days because that's a privilege, but if she were stationed somewhere else and we weren't ready to like be married and be together like that yet, we could take leave and we could pretty much have like little mini vacays, like meetups, and we'd be fine, I think.
Because you get 30 days a year. It was a fingernail.
Okay, well, we're gonna pick that up after this is done. Yep.
Yeah, you get 30 days of leave, so like, yeah, it doesn't, I don't know.
You'll be good. You'll be good.
How do you keep balance between your relationship and your military career? I want to say something about this, because although it's not hard, it can be, for me anyways, it can be annoying. Like,
it can cause a little added friction.
Only because we have 2 separate jobs, and in the Air Force, everyone, like, you get paid per rank. You don't get paid for your job. And though some people may feel, right, they work harder than other people, and some people's jobs are harder than others. Like,
she works twice as hard as I do, in a physical sense, like
physical,
on your
like,
feet,
I'm doing,
all the time, dealing with patients, dealing with people all day long.
Right, so I feel like his job is harder, but I feel like I have to do more with my job throughout the day. So it's like, I don't know.
For instance, like, it took a long time. I was in how many months were you in tech school? How many months did you spend in tech school?
It's 16 weeks.
16 weeks.
16 weeks.
So we'll go 4 months?
Whatever, yeah.
4 months, 1 year. So it's like, had I not received that training, my job would be impossible. But since I did receive that training and I did have practice, like, on the job, like, for a couple years, I know what I'm doing now, you know, so I'm able to work on stuff. But if I didn't have that training, yo, it'd be like, hey, replace this circuit board in a dental chair, and I'd be like,
see, like, his is harder, and like my job, I could teach him how to do it in a week.
Yeah, but if that were to be done, who would be faster at it?
Me, because I've been doing it so long.
Because you'd be busting your ass.
And I'm just I'm a really hard worker. Like, I don't know, it just, I don't like working, so I try to get everything done really fast so I can have a break, because I'd rather everything be done and to chill than there just to be chaos. But we don't ever get to chill because pharmacy does not stop.
But what were you saying though, Bubba? Because the question was like military.
Oh, basically, like, I don't know, how you can get stuff like EPRs. On your EPR, it would say something like, did something $1 billion. And it's like, mine will be like 300,000, and it's just like,
it's a numbers
he'll get
game.
more credit because the number is bigger, but technically I'm putting in more work throughout the day.
Yeah, and I'm at 50% man.
Right, he's a one-man shop.
But I'm good. I'm good. We have 2 assigned on the books. We got 1 in place. So 50%. Oh wow, 50% man. But we're good over here. Yeah.
But we're 100% and we are struggling.
And realistically though, you're 50% man.
Right.
You should have it.
The numbers are all jacked up.
It's
So
messed up.
that's the only thing. Like, I'm proud of everything he does and everything he gets like awards for or whatever. But I sit back and I'm just like, well, damn. What about me? You know? Like, that's the only thing I would say.
Cause you be walking to my office on YouTube. Watching Under the Radar.
Right, and I'm crying because somebody done pissed me off. Okay, so that's all the questions we have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for sending in your questions. Ew, stop! Thanks for sending in the questions, wanting to get to know us more. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know what he's shooting. Don't be scared of him. He's not a killer, but don't push him. No, I'm just kidding. We'll see you in the next one, which will probably be a vlog. I just like vlogging. This sit down thing is not for me.
About to puke and go to bed.
Yeah, I'm going to bed too.
Good night, guys.
Show you how this works. If you knew better, you might do better. I know that you think that you're better.